Dear students, welcome to this class. In this class we are going to discuss about the mathematical statement of first law of thermodynamics. Okay, this is already we have discussed about various types of systems, processes, functions, all those things we have discussed. So now let us go to the mathematical statement of first law of thermodynamics. Right, before going into this first law derivation, I just want to remind these type of processes. Just four only. We have seen 7 types of processes. Just I want to remind that there are these 4 types of processes are very important. We should be we should remember these process for studying this derivation. Okay, so one is isothermal process, in which the temperature is constant, where dT is equal to 0, but dQ, that is change in the heat, is not equal to 0. Temperature is constant, but heat is not constant during the process. Whereas in the case of adiabatic process, it just reverse to the isothermal. So you can see dQ, that is change in the heat, is equal to 0, but the change in the temperature is not equal to 0. It is just opposite to the isothermal process. Heat is constant in the case of adiabatic process. Now coming to the isobaric process, iso stands for same, so pressure is constant here. Isobaric process, dP is equal to 0, and isochoric process, the volume is constant, d is equal to 0. So there is no change in the volume during the process. So just to remind these things, because we are going to use these symbols or terms for deriving the first law. Okay, so already we had given the statement. What is the statement? Energy can be neither created nor destroyed, but one form of the energy can be converted into another form. So energy cannot be created, and similarly it cannot be destroyed. But what can we do? We can convert one form of energy into another form. Say for example, heat energy can be converted into electrical energy. Suppose if you are taking a thermal power plant, what they are doing? They are burning coal, and the heat is converted into electrical energy. So one form of energy can be converted into electrical energy, so another energy. For example, if you are taking electrical energy can be converted into light energy, like that. So energy cannot be created and cannot be destroyed, but it is possible to convert one form into another form. So this is the fundamental statement, right? But of course we are not going to discuss about this statement. We are going to derive the mathematical statement of the first law of thermodynamics, because that's what we are having in our syllabus. So right, mathematical statement means it relates some 3 terms. First law relates some 3 terms. It correlates the internal energy of a system, that is the first term, work W, and heat. So first law correlates or relates 3 terms. One is energy of the system, work done, and heat present in the system. Right, you know what is meant by work and what is meant by heat, you know, and you know the difference between heat and temperature. All those things we had already discussed. What is internal energy? Internal energy is the total energy associated with a system. What is the energy content of a system is termed as internal energy of a system. So it is simply denoted as E, capital E. Work is given by the symbol W, capital W. Heat is given by the symbol Q, small q. Normally, in some textbooks, the internal energy can also given by the term U, capital U. We have taken some pressure is here. That pressure is kept constant in during the expansion. So initial and final, the pressure is constant. So the term F is taken as P, and the change in the volume is taken as the delta V. U is equal to P into delta V. Okay, right. So this is the work done equation. So if delta V is positive, expansion, then W is also positive. If delta V is negative, suppose if you are going for the compression, then the W is negative. So already we have discussed on expansion, V2 is greater than, final volume is greater than the initial volume. On compression, final volume is less than the initial volume. On expansion, Q is given to the system, so Q is positive, right? Because we have heated, we heated the system, so Q is given to the system, so Q is positive. Whereas on compression, Q is taken from the system, so Q is negative. Q is negative. Okay, so now based on this, the first law mathematical form is given as, it relates already, we told that it relates three terms: internal energy, that is the change in the internal energy, delta E, Q and W. Suppose if the change is very large, then we are putting the symbol delta. Suppose if the change is small, then we use the term D. Okay, but there is no difference. Large change delta E, small change D. So for the larger change, delta E is equal to Q minus W, and we know that W is equal to P into delta V. So delta E is equal to Q minus P into delta V for the larger change. Suppose if the change is not significant, some minor change is there, means then the change in the internal energy is given as dE, which is given as Q minus PdV. So what does it give? What is the information we are getting from this equation? From the first law, it says it relates three terms: what is the heat given, what is the work done, what is the change in the internal energy. So simple, change in the internal energy of a system dE is equal to the difference between the heat absorbed and the work done. So the difference between these two is nothing but dE. Okay, so suppose if we want to calculate the value of Q, that is the heat given, is nothing but change in the internal energy plus P into dV. So that is the value of Q. Okay, right. So if Q is positive, heat is absorbed. Take this equation. If Q is positive, heat is absorbed, and W is also positive. Okay, if Q is negative, heat is removed from the system and W is negative, because W is equal to P into delta V. So if delta V is positive, W is positive. So note that Q is positive, heat is absorbed, W is positive. If Q is negative, heat is removed and W is negative. So first law mathematical statement relates three terms. One is change in the internal energy and heat and the work done. So it relates the three terms. So this is the mathematical statement of first law of thermodynamics. Thank you.